This piece is As It Is in Heaven. It gets its name from this ethereal quality about it. I mean, it's a quite a busy and chaotic piece at the same time, but it's got these kind of resting moments that are very ethereal. So as it is in heaven, I was imagining, what if that is the heaven that's amongst us in all this busyness and this chaos? What if that is our heaven? And it's a lot of leftover blue stains from my guitar building and blue house paint. There's some blue house paint in there because I was working so large. I was looking for something that was cheap to really throw around and experiment with. I'll use like India ink, but I'll also use powdered pigments that I mix with sometimes water, with sometimes alcohol, sometimes vinegar even. Here you can kind of see the India ink on, I guess, the upper right corner. And the blue is the house paint with washes of other stains over top of it. I like the idea of a piece that not only extends past the boundaries of the canvas, but into the canvas. I like to create a lot of depth, and that it has a lot of different layers and layers and layers, so that you can kind of, it feels like you can walk into the canvas, you know. And I've always been attracted by that notion. The wax pencil is actually Prismasticks, and they're very, very vibrant colors, and they're very firm. You know, you can really lean into them. The sticks are mostly the reds there, the kind of oranges, and some of the blue to pick up that house paint color that's up in the upper right there. I used some blue Prismasticks and the white. There's some white marks in there too, I'm noticing. I really wanted to just work like I had read about Helen Frankenthaler and Jackson Pollock working on the ground on raw canvas. So I really wanted to do some staining and just roll the canvas out and then decide what the finished piece was going to be within this, you know, it was probably 8 feet long, this canvas to start out with. And then I decided to just concentrate on this one area. This was kind of one of the first pieces that I had done that, where I was working on just canvas laid out on the ground. This canvas was worked very, very wet. So a lot of the resulting colors are just bleeding through the previous layer. And I started to use that a lot more in my paintings, this idea of the former layers, the under layers just wicking up through to the top layer, depending on the concentration of the pigments.